Okay. So as you know that the inventory means inside the item model group, the inventory cost modules are there. There we have FIFO, LIFO, means how this costing will be calculated in our inventory. That is something, some few options are there. FIFO, LIFO dated, weighted average dated, moving average, standard cost. Standard cost, okay, I'll just complete the standard cost. What is standard cost? Standard cost means whatever the price, suppose you should imagine, now you should imagine you are the owner. Okay. So you should imagine you are the owner of one company. Suppose you can say that ABC company. Okay. You are the owner. If you think like that, then you can easily understand everything. You think that you are the owner of the company. Okay. I'm not telling Kamisa only for this module. Whatever the things you are doing in Dynamics, everywhere you think that, suppose you are creating purchase order, so you think I am creating the purchase order. When you are creating sales order, so you think I am going to do these things, so that you can easily understand what is going on. So coming to coming to the standard cost. Okay, or else I'll do the starting itself. FIFO. First out. First in. That means what? Those person will come first, they will get out from the class. Okay, this is the meaning for this FIFO. Means you should imagine those person will come to the class first, they will leave the class first. Okay, this is the meaning for FIFO. Suppose one item is there. Imagine ice cream. So what happened? What he has given the example. Suppose let's assume you have purchased 6 ice cream first. And total cost is, total cost is 50 rupees. Okay now?
Mm-hmm.
Then again you will purchase 4 ice cream. Okay. Cost is given 55. Right now 55. So that means when he purchased first, this is a first. Okay. The first purchase. And this is the second purchase. Second. So first purchase, when he first purchased 6 ice cream, cost of 50 rupees. Second purchase, cost of 55 rupees. So now tell me that what is the total number of ice cream he has? He has 10 ice creams, right? Or not?
Mm-hmm.
As of now, total ice cream is 10 ice creams. Okay. So now how will you calculate the total cost? How much he has? Suppose imagine you are the owner of one ABC company. You purchase 6 ice cream, cost of 50 rupees. Second ice cream, cost of second time 4 ice cream, cost of 55 rupees. So when you mention in your notebook, how will you mention? You mention 6 into 50 plus 4 into 55, because you have to mention the cost, right? So 6 into 4, how much he has given? Okay, he has not given that. Oh, okay. So 6 into 50 is 300. 4 into 50 by how much? 220. Okay, 220. So total price he has mentioned in his journal or in his book, that 520 rupees. 520 rupees things he has purchased as of now. Okay. In 520 rupees, 6 ice cream plus 4 ice cream. 2 times he has purchased. Okay, 10 ice cream he has purchased 520 rupees. Okay. Edge up now understood, na?
Yeah.
So now coming to the FIFO. This is a general things. This is a general things what we have done. Now coming to the first one, FIFO. What happened? FIFO. Suppose imagine where is the FIFO? Okay, FIFO. Okay. Okay. What happened? He will say you will sell 4 ice cream. You will sell 4 ice cream. To me. Okay. So in FIFO case, what happened now you have to after you sell the 4 ice cream, you have to update in your book notebook. Okay. So how will you update that FIFO? You are using now FIFO model. Then first in first out. First which ice cream you have purchased? First you have purchased 6 ice cream. Got it? Minus 4. Minus 4. First in first out minus 4 into this is the things are then and now total how much? Okay, this is the thing, then 2 is 100 equal to 100. Okay, because 6 minus 4 into 2 is 100. Now total how much price you have now? 100 plus 4 into 55, 220. 320. So total currently you have 320 price with 6 number of ice cream. Got it? Is the FIFO model. Now coming to the second LIFO. LIFO last in first out. Means suppose you will sell 4 ice cream again. Then how will you do the calculation? Sorry. Sorry. 6 into 50 plus last in first out, which you will purchase last. You will leave from the means first. Okay. So what is the last we have purchased? 4.
4 minus 4 into 50.
Yeah. 4 minus 4 into 55. Now what happened? 300 plus 0 means 300. Total number of cost you have 300. Okay. This is the LIFO. Now third is weighted average. So weighted average is nothing but only you have to find the average. Okay, coming to the weighted average. Okay, so what he has done. Okay, so we are finding average means how will you find the average in general? We are finding average means total number of quantity divided by total numbers, right? Suppose here what happened, you should imagine here how many, what is your final cost? 520 is your final cost.
Cost divided by
By
quantity.
total, yeah, cost divided by quantity. 520 is your final cost, means 520 how it came actually? 6 into 50 plus 4 into 55. Total divided by 10. How much came actually? 53. 53.
This will be 52 actually.
52. Okay, 52.
But that's the confusion. Like, I don't know why they have written
No,
52.
but they have done some mistake. That's the we need
Yeah,
to.
because 6 into
Yeah.
15.
Yeah, means 520 divided by 10. Okay. Where is the total cost? 520 divided by 10, 52. Yeah. They put 53. Okay, 52. Okay. Now what happened after items sold? Oh, okay, I have to check. Okay. Now what happened? Okay. But this is standard. Weighted average is very simple. So what happened? Now 52 total number you have given. You have got the average of 52. Now you will sell 4 ice cream again. Now how will you calculate? Let's see. 10 number of quantities we have. Total 10 number of. Okay. Minus 10 number, total number of ice cream, how much? 10 numbers, na?
Mm-hmm.
Minus 4 into 52. That's it. Weighted average. So how much? 6 into 52? 6 into 52. 312. They have done the mistake. 53 they have done, but 10 minus 4, total number of how many ice creams you have, how many you will sell, deduct it into total average, how much came total average, multiplication. That's it, the weighted average. Got it, na?
Yeah.
Okay. A standard cost is very simple. Standard cost is nothing but means suppose
For this, can we also do like 4 into 52? And
no,
then
no, no, no,
we
no, 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 no. Yeah.
then we divide the subtract the total, which is 520 minus 208, which is 4 into 52. Then we will get 312.
Same only, na? Same thing only. First you multiplication, then you subtracting. But
Yeah.
as
Mhm.
as per the our what in when we are kids, we are reading one formula, na? We have to do the bracket first, then subtraction inside the bracket. You have to do the first. After the multiplication. So this is the way. This is the way. You can do it. Thing is
Yeah.
the
I
same only, but
mean,
sometimes
in
yes.
one of the tutorials, it was mentioned like how to
Yeah,
remain
yeah.
calculate the remaining inventory.
Yeah, the same only, the same only. First you will do this there and do it here. Okay, now
So
standard cost is, yeah,
in
uh,
system, this is being calculated on the back
automatically,
end. Okay.
backend, yeah, automatically. This has been written the code like that. Okay, so now coming to the standard cost is very simple. Standard cost means what happened? Uh, okay, okay, our cost price is 49. Yeah, standard cost means what happened? Uh, Suppose you have purchased 6 items, 6 ice cream. 6 ice cream is 50 rupees. For ice cream also 50 rupees. There is no deviation, no change. Standard cost means suppose you are the owner of the ice cream company, you have put standard cost for all the ice creams. Got it? This is called standard cost. No changes for means suppose what happens sometimes. Suppose you will buy the vanilla ice cream, it is 50 rupees. Suppose you chocobar, it is 55 rupees. Like that, na? But generally standard cost what happened? It is 50 rupees for all the ice creams. Same brand ice cream, 50 rupees. This is the standard cost. Okay, generally we are not using standard cost anywhere. Got it?
Okay.
Okay. We are generally not using the standard cost. How will you sales means use the standard cost? It is not possible, no?
Hmm.
Generally, most probably means 80% of the time we are using weighted average.
Hmm.
Then FIFO. LIFO, I'm just thinking where I use LIFO. Sometimes, means some products like forger products, no, not, they're also FIFO only. Forger products also we are using FIFO only, which come first, we have to sell first.
Hmm.
Because
So,
generally what happen for every company which come first, they will sell it first only. Right now,
hmm. Yeah.
LIFO, just I'm thinking because I have never used LIFO as of now. FIFO weighted average, these two I have used.
So after purchase agreement price that is calculated in system, on the
Hmm.
back end weighted average cost is calculated.
Yes.
And that hits the ledger then.
That is the lesson. That when actually you will not see these things practically. Why? Because I'm telling you, these things will be checked by the finance team at the time of inventory closing, year ending
Okay.
closing.
Hmm.
Because for single counting, that will not you can see. That is this is a number of reports are there where the finance team will check all the things.
Mhm.
So
So in
practically, yeah.
journal also that we get,
Uh-huh.
there we see weighted average cost or trade or like
You can
purchase
see.
agreement
No,
cost.
you can no there only you can see the purchase order cost only. There you can't see the weighted average cost or FIFO or weight or LIFO.
Okay.
There you can't see that. This transaction you can see in financial household level, but that also That also, because this I have seen these things in the reports only. Because
Okay.
suppose what happened, there is a inventory reports are there. So many reports are there. Because we are using generally the customization reports.
Mm-hmm.
Transactional reports, on-hand reports. No, these reports are not there. Yeah, inventory value reports. Here you can find that reports. Inventory value statement, standard cost breakdowns. Okay, standard cost breakdowns are there. There you can easily find out the reports because we
Okay.
can pull the reports annually or quarterly. You can see that. Okay,
Okay.
this is the things. Okay, now coming to the two things we have. One is sales agreement and sales quotation, right? Sales agreement. Both are very simple. Okay, because suppose you know the purchase agreement, then sales agreement is very easy. Go to the sales and marketing. Okay, go to the sales agreement, or same, ditto same. There is no a single 1% means difference. Only the difference is you have to mention the customer. That's it. Okay, you have to give the customer account.
Is it sales agreement and purchase agreement is different?
No, different. The both are obviously different, but the process is simple, the same only. You have to give the customer, then sales agreement classification, suppose gender sales.
At
Then,
what point this created?
okay, so what happened? Just think you are the customer. Okay, okay, okay. This fundamental you should know. Then only you can easily understood what is going on. Okay, so what happened? Suppose you are the customer. Okay, you are the customer. So you know the RFQ, the purchase agreement.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you know the purchase agreement, na? So
No,
purchase,
that
you know, no,
pur-
purchase agreement, no, na? We have done the purchase agreement.
we did trade agreement.
No, purchase agreement also we have done, na? In purchase level, I think.
No, I have not done that.
I shown to you, na, in the starting class, first class itself, I shown to you the purchase agreement, procurement sourcing, then request for quotation, purchase agreement, purchase agreement. We done that one also, purchase agreement.
Okay, I don't recall doing this actually.
Okay, no issue. Okay, first of all, I'm telling you what is that, then you can easily understand. It is very easy. So purchase agreement and another is sales agreement. Okay. Purchase agreement will be used for vendor. Sales agreement used for customer. Okay. So imagine you is the customer. You is the customer, and suppose me is the vendor. Okay, so what happened? Purchase agreement I will be doing with vendors. I will do, you can see, I will do one purchase agreement with vendors. Suppose this is my vendor. Okay, this is my vendor. So agreement means what? Agreement nothing but the contract. I will do a contract. Okay, you done that. I have done the last time also, GPA. Okay, so agreement is nothing but contract. Okay, so suppose I will do a contract with this particular vendor. There are four options are that product quantity commitment where you will give the product only, product is important, product value where value is important, product category where product category is important. Suppose I select product with quantity, click it OK. So I will do a contract with particular vendor. Item is A0001. That 10 quantities. Okay. With net with 1 second. Unit price is 100. Okay, so that means I have done one contract with this particular vendor that I will buy this 10 quantities rupees this unit price 1000 rupees only, and that contract will be expired 28th of February. Okay, so click here. After that, confirm the purchase agreement. Click OK. Okay. Then once contract confirmed, you can see that status draft. After draft, it will be changed to effective. Then release order. When you click release order, one purchase order will be created. So we have done the contract for 10 quantities. Even you can purchase for 9 quantities or 8 quantities also, not an issue. Okay, suppose I'll purchase 9 quantities. So I made the contract with a particular vendor till 10 quantities. Okay, not more than 10 quantities. Inventory site also site I have not given. Okay, here also. One second, it will come.
You've given the price also, right?
Yes, no, not required because he, yeah, I'll tell you. You can see one purchaser created. Okay, after that, the purchaser process will be the same. Create the packing product receipt, invoice it. Okay, here you can see I have given here the quantity is important because I have selected the default commitment is product quantity commitment. We are committing with quantity level, not price level. Got it? Suppose you can see you try to understand, then it is very easy, not that much of difficult, very easy. Only we are doing the contract. So I just copy the purchase order. Okay.
So we are doing a contract for this item for this quantity.
Yes. That's it all. That's it.
And where do we define the price for this?
Which price you are saying? This price you are mentioned here itself.
Yeah.
Unit mentioned
Okay,
here
so
itself.
here you okay, so this is fixed, like for
This is
this
fixed. Yeah.
item for 10 quantities, we going to charge this price.
Right. So suppose I just filter it out.
If the quantity is more or less, then it won't be, right? It has to be 10 only.
No, it less will work, more will not work.
Okay.
Less will work. You can see here, I made a contract for 10 quantities, but come down, I release only 9 quantities. Remaining 1 quantity is still there. And here you should remember there are 4 kinds of contracts are there: product quantity commitment, product value commitment, product category, and value commitment. Product quantity means quantity is mandatory. Price is not that much important. So you can see I have out of 10 quantities, I have released 9 quantities. So when you see that, you can see 9 quantity purchases are created. Got it? So whatever the things you are doing now, it will be reflected in purchase agreement. You can see here out of 10 quantities, 9 quantities I have released to create the purchase order, but 1 quantity is still remaining. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I am going to confirm the purchase order.
So if I have created a trade agreement for
Yes.
10 quantities and of
Okay.
another price, so that won't be accepted here, right? So we'll
No,
take
no, no,
100 only.
no. I will tell you that. Okay, 1 second. I just copy the profit. What are the functionality you are doing here in the purchase order that will be displayed in this purchase agreement fulfillment tab? Okay. Now once it will be received, What happened? No, location I am not given. Okay, I have to create again the location also, even I have not given in the purchase agreement. So once it will be received, the status will be received. Here also the 9 will come to here received. Once it will be invoiced, it will show invoice. Okay. So now coming to your things, always think that contract or agreement price is first selection, then trade agreement, then item price.
Right.
This is the thing. Suppose this item has trade agreement journal with price, but you have done the contract, then it will take the contract prices only. Trade agreement journal price will not take consider. Okay. So this is one purchase agreement. Suppose I'll create another purchase agreement for value. So I'm going to select. Suppose I have to select a value commitment. So what will happen in the value commitment? Item A001. Here you can see quantity field is showing disabled. You will not give any quantity. Okay.
Yeah.
So that means what? That means what? 10,000. You have to give the expiry date also. That means what? Suppose I am the person, I will do the contract with you for 10,000 rupees. That's it. When the 10,000 rupees will be gone, then the contract will be closed. Okay. So I have to give the 1 second. Okay. So now I just confirm the agreement. Okay, once confirmed, release the order. Sorry, what happened? Okay, expiry date is there. Okay. Okay. So I have done the value. Now what happened? One purchaser created. Now you can see the purchase order.
So the moment I enter that item or I create that line with that item, so quantity will not show. That's what you're saying.
No, I could not understand what you're saying.
So here in the PO list, if I enter that purchase order, because the purchase order was created, right?
Right.
And now I'm entering a line over here.
Okay.
So that quantity will not reflect.
No, suppose you are using means what? Product value commitment, then we will do the contract for value itself, only value. Then quantity you will use. When you create the purchase order, whatever the quantity you should give doesn't matter, but the quantity will not exceed 10,000 rupees. Okay, which vendor we have created?
10 quantity, right?
Yeah, what are the quantity? No. You could not understand. Means there are 4 options are there. One is product quantity commitment, one product value commitment. In product quantity is important. But when you are selecting product value commitment, their quantity will not display. Value will display. Value means amount will display.
Okay.
Okay. So suppose we have one quantity equal to 10 rupees. Okay. So now I committed with you 10,000 rupees. So when I creating the purchase order, how many quantities you will give doesn't matter, but the price will not exceed more than 10,000 rupees. Got it now?
Okay.
What are the price item you will give doesn't matter. In the product value commitment, the value depends. the price will not exceed 10,000 rupees. Suppose you will give 99 price item. That's depends upon you. Okay, so 1 second. I will show you 1 second. Item. What is the purchase agreement? 1002. It is purchase agreement 27. I'm selecting 27. Okay. Now what happens? Suppose I'm selecting A001. Quantity, suppose I am given 11. Hmm. 1 second. Where is the update line? So here the this is linked. Okay. So now what happened? You can see here. Go to the purchase agreement. Go to the fulfillment. So I have done the commitment 10,000 rupees, but I release only 132 rupees. Got it? Remaining is 9,868 rupees remaining, but I created the purchase order for 11 quantity. Suppose next line I will create. Twelve quantity. Whatever the quantity you should give, doesn't matter. I save it, then save it. You can see suddenly release 276 rupees. Remaining is 974 rupees. 9,072 rupees, right? So here what happened? The amount is mandatory. Got it?
Okay.
Understood or not?
Yeah. Quantity we can change.
Yeah, quantity you can change. Suppose your agreement is value, because here we have done the contract for value, price itself. So for example, okay, I'll give one simple example. You know, we are doing in suppose in Chennai or Hyderabad or somewhere else in Mumbai, you are take lease the house, right? You're taking lease means suppose what happened in lease house, what happened? You will give to the rent owner 3 lakhs rupees. Okay. And you will stay forever. Whatever means how many years you want to stay, doesn't matter. Means what happened? You have to give 3 lakhs rupees for 2 years. Okay. 3 lakhs rupees for 2 years. Even I was staying 5 lakhs rupees for 2 years. Okay, so what happened? Exactly what happened? You will stay 10 members, 20 members, 30 members, doesn't matter. 2 year completed, again next 2 year, you will again renew for giving 5 lakhs rupees. So this is the value commitment contract. Got it? This is called value commitment, where the price is mandatory. How many people you are staying doesn't matter. But in hostel, what happened? 2 sharing, 3 sharing, 4 sharing are there, right? Here what happened? Here the quantity is mandatory. 2 sharing means 10,000. 3 sharing means 8,000. Got it? Now understood now how this contract is happening. In lease, what happened? General perspective, you have to give the 2 year 5 lakhs rupees to the owner. The rent owner will be gone. He is staying actually outside the Tamil Nadu. He will take the 5 lakhs rupees for 2 years. How many members you will stay for 10 members? It doesn't matter. After 2 years, again he will come and collect the 5 lakhs rupees. That's it. So what this is something different. And the hostel, what happened? 2 sharing, 3 sharing, 4 sharing. The value is decreasing, depends upon your people's will stay. Depends upon the head count. So this is called the quantity contract. This is called value contract. Got it? The same thing we are doing. Same thing we are doing. Got it now? So this is the vendor side. Now coming to the sales side. In sales, what happened? You will select the same customer account. Same product, product quantity commitment, product value commitment, product category commitment, same. Everything will be the same. Click the product quantity commitment. Now give the item. Suppose A is equal to 1. Here product quantity commitment. So the quantity head count is important. So 10 quantity we are giving 100 rupees each. Suppose you will sell 10 quantities. We will give you 100 rupees each, and that will be expired till 28. That's it. Okay. Save it.
Trade agreement does not work here, right? This is
Here, yeah. But product quantity commitment, trade agreement doesn't will not work. But in value commitment, trade agreement will work.
oh
I'll
here
show you.
also.
Yeah. Now
So
confirm.
trade agreement is applicable for both purchase and sales, right?
Yes. Both purchase and sales. Now sales quantity, suppose we'll sell 10 quantities. That is site. Warehouse site. Now what happens, one sales will be created. Okay. One sales order will be created now. Now the process will be the same for sales order. So this is the agreement for the sales agreement. The same process for purchase agreement. Okay. Now come to the sales quotation. Click sales quotation, all quotation. Click new.
Okay, but the hierarchy you were mentioning on the notes, that purchase agreement is always on the top and then followed by trade agreement and then the standard pricing. So
Where is mentioned?
on the notepad you were writing, right?
Yes.
The hierarchy, the way it is followed, the pricing.
Right.
So here, so but you're saying in this case there's an exception that for quantity option, this won't be
No.
applicable.
Actually, what happened, I'm telling you. Suppose go to the purchase agreement, what procurement sourcing, purchase agreement. Okay. I'll create a new purchase agreement. Okay. So I'm giving the vendor. Select in the purchase agreement, classification something. You should understand these 4 parts first. Where suppose you will understand these 4 parts, then you can easily understand what is that. But there are 4 types of agreement is there. One is product quantity commitment, product value commitment, product category value commitment, value commitment. Product quantity commitment means here we are giving the price as per the head count. So here what happened, quantity is mandatory. And as per the quantity, we are giving the price. Got it? Okay. Now coming to the product value commitment. Here there is no scenario for quantity. Here the main thing is value. Okay. So suppose I am going to do the product quantity commitment. Okay. Click OK. I'm giving headline. Suppose A001. As per the trade agreement, A001 price is 12.75 per price per item 12.75. But here what happened, we have selected product quantity commitment. That's why the trade agreement journal will not be applicable. Whatever the unit price we will give here, that only will be applicable. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. So now these things is clear.
So if
Okay.
I'm making for purchase order for 5 quantity, will this
Okay.
price come automatically like
Yes.
100?
Yeah, I'll show you. Suppose I have given 10 quantities. Unit price is 100, means per item 100 rupees. Okay. But actually in the trade agreement journal, per price is 12.75. But here contract I have given 100 price. So I just confirm it. Now release order. Suppose I am releasing 10 quantities. Let it be. I am quantitating all the quantities. Now purchase 528 created. Okay. 528. 528. Where is that?
This process is done only when we are creating a PO, right? There and then, because immediately the PO is created.
Right. Because generally we are using every company is using contract, no? Means
so it's as per the order.
Yeah, as per the order. So 528. So this is a 528. So you can see now 10 quantities, unit price is 100 and net amount is 1000 rupees, which we have given the contract. Got it? Got it or not?
Yeah.
Okay, that means here the trade agreement journal will not be applicable. Only the contract price will be applicable. Okay. Now coming to another trade agreement, another contract. Suppose I am going to select the same vendor. Blanket. Here I am going to use value commitment, not quantity commitment, value commitment. Click it OK. So what here we have done, you will stay 2 years, you will stay 20 head counts, 30 head counts, doesn't matter. The thing is, we are committing 10,000, 1 lakh rupees per year. Okay. How many people you will stay? You can see quantity field is showing non-editable. You can't edit in value commitment. Okay. They are saying how many quantities, how many people you will stay doesn't matter. That I will take per year 1 lakh rupees till, suppose imagine till 24 1st of February. Till 1st of February, I'll take 1 lakh rupees. How many people will stay doesn't matter. Save it. Confirm it, because here you can see here we have not given the unit price.
Yeah.
In the quantity commitment, we have given the unit price. That's why the contract price will take in. But here we have not given the unit price. Then where it will take? The second category is trade agreement. Got it now? I told you now. Suppose trade agreement journal is there, but suppose we'll give the contract price, then it will take the contract price. But here unit price is not there. Net amount is there. Unit price is not there. Then where it will take? Coming to the second point, trade agreement. So I just confirm. Okay, now release order. You can see that here the line is showing blank because we are not releasing any quantity. Okay. Now one purchase has been created, 529. Okay, this one. Okay, so now what happened? You should keep the item A0001. Once you keep the item, suppose warehouse also 24. Warehouse 20. Okay. 10 quantities, 10 pieces. So you can see the unit price is coming from trade agreement journal. Got it?
Okay.
Okay. And 1 second. And suppose you can see the purchase agreement linked or not, go to the update link, create link. You can see the purchase agreement is attached here, 1000 amount. We have committed only 1 lakh rupees. Okay. But we are selling 10 quantities with the purchase agreement 12 rupees. Okay, whatever it is. Now go to the purchase agreement, go to the fulfillment, and can see out of 1 lakh, we have purchased 120 rupees and 99,088 rupees still remaining.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
The best example is you are taking the Geo fiber, okay, Geo fiber for 6 months, 6,000 rupees. But what happened? Every month you will get a message that 4,450 rupees is remaining, like that. That means here we are doing commitment for value commitment. Value is the mandatory. Quantity is not mandatory. You can see now, because still we are remaining this many amounts we are remaining. Again, you will create the purchase order. Then and this agreement is linking. Then the value will be means decreasing, continuously decreasing till this amount will come zero. This agreement is required. Once suppose you have purchased so many accounts, so many things for the particular agreement. Once the remaining amount showing zero, then the status will be slowed, closed. This agreement has been closed.
Okay.
Got it? This is the things for this purchase agreement and sales agreement, same as sales agreement. Okay.
The other two options also we select, or it's
Okay.
usually the
Okay.
first two?
No, the other two options are there. One is product category value commitment. So what happened? Suppose I have shown to you one product is A0001, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6. So for that, you have to create 10 lines here. So what happened? We are creating one category, suppose category 1, and we have to include all the item in same category and create the create and select the product category value commitment and create the agreement. That's it.
Okay.
And value commitment I have never used. Let me check value commitment. You can explore these things. I have never used a value commitment.
Okay.
Generally you are using product value commitment. Because now in my project, what happened? We are means currently I'm doing one logistic service. Means we are designing one logistic services. In India, around 18-20 logistic services are there. We are doing that. Means I think 2 week only it has been started. Then what happened? We are the whole project is depends on the contract. So what happens? Suppose I'm the logistic service. Suppose you can DHL is a logistic service. So DSL is one company where he is taking transport service from one vendor, resources. So for loading, uploading and unloading the items, taking one services. So these all are service items. These not are the physical items, service items. So there we are committing that. Suppose you will give, we are committing 1 lakh rupees till this month. How many people you will give doesn't matter. Our work will be completed. So that's why you are using value commitment. Okay, means we are committed 10 lakh rupees for 1 year. Suppose you will send 10 resources is fine, 20 resources also is fine, but our work should be completed. So these things is generally working. Okay, now coming to sales agreement. Sorry, sales agreement, sales quotation. Sales quotation. Okay, click new. Just like RFQ only, sales quotation. So there are two options are there, prospect and customer. Customer means you know the customer. Those you have so many transactions in this dynamics. That's why you select a customer. Prospect means there is no single transaction is available in this dynamics. Till now you have not done anything. So that are customer prospect. So suppose I'm going to select customer. So suppose you will select the customer US001. I'll do a RFQ for US001 24. Okay, click it OK. So I will inform that suppose I will sell 10 quantities, then per unit price is 20 rupees. And also I'll give you 2% discount also, 2 rupees discount also. Okay. Then send this quotation. Okay, It's very simple. Sales quotation. You will send the quotation. Then after that, they will follow. These things will come there. They will follow whether they will confirm it or lost quotation. Lost quotation means they just ignore the quotation. Suppose confirm it. Click it OK. One quotation sent and one sales order created. For knowing the sales order, click the general tab. Related information sales order. Okay. 10 quantities. 20 rupees each, 2% discount, 180 rupees, 180, yeah, 2 rupees, 2% discount, net amount 180. This is all about the sales quotation.
So this is like purchase requisition.
Yeah. But not
is there a workflow?
Yeah, you can put it workflow also. Okay. The workflow also there. Go to the account receivable. Let's see. Sales agreement workflow. Here, customer payment in the sales and marketing. Customer, no, there is no sales agreement workflow. If you need, we have to do the customization. In sales agreement, there is no workflow.
No, sales quotation.
Sales quotation also no workflow, I think. Sales quotation also no workflow.
Okay. No, like we have the workflow in purchase requisition, right?
Yeah. Because when you are purchasing, actually why we are giving workflow, when we are purchasing, we are losing some money from our end. When we are selling, the revenue is coming, so nobody put workflow. Why will you worry about these things? So if suppose I will ask someone, you should sell now, whatever the amount you can sell. We need, anyhow we will get the money.
Right.
Purchasing means the money is going out. So every company has considered these things.
Okay.
So this is the thing.
When sales quotation is confirmed, a sales order is created, right?
Yes, automatically sales are created.
Okay. And for sales agreement, so I think we left in the middle. For sales agreement, it's same. It works same as a purchase agreement.
Same, for 100% same.
Okay, so pricing is also considered like that.
Same. Pricing always, so whole dynamics pricing considered like that only. Contract first, trade agreement, then item price, then standard price.
Okay.
This is whole about this dynamics. And
at the end, the payment part is mandatory, right? Like say customer payment and.
Yes. So what happened? Payment is mandatory for every part because generally there is something financial things are there. So what happened? We are generally using two-way bookkeeping. I think not a big finance background. Even I'm not the finance background because we are doing something now. We have to know these things. Two-way bookkeeping. So two-way bookkeeping. What happened? Suppose you are paying to vendor. Your vendor is suppose 1002. Suppose what happened? We will pay to the vendor means suppose when you invoice it. So what happened? This payment, suppose 100 rupees, this payment will be stored vendor account. This amount will be stored in vendor account. That time what happened? That time your payment will be debited because that is going out. So it is stored. But when you do vendor payment, it will be credited vendor account. And then the things now when your company is giving salary to you, that amount is debited from your office account, company account, and will be credited to your account. Same thing is happening. So this finance thing you should ignore this something complex. Even I'm also learning from the something in finance because current project is all about my financial things. It's about same only, but there is a background is something finance team, complex finance team. So one of my colleague is giving some things how, because some fundamental scenarios I know that how it is working, but inside that how it is working, where the payment has gone, why sometimes it is dividing like that. So there is something complex is there. Because
And
I'm
how
telling you,
much of tax related stuff do you need to know
yeah.
in SCM?
I'm telling you now. I'm telling you there are three parts are there in Dynamics. One is not three parts. One is SCM, finance, retail, HR. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened? Whatever the things you are doing, the finance is the vector for all the modules. You have to know. You have to know few things. Means you have to know only the things where it will be credited, where it will be debited. That's it. This is the if you know this thing properly, now the 80% scenario will be covered. Tax facts ignored because tax will be calculated. The department, the CA team, they will already uploaded the tax things in the Dynamics. But you have to know which when we are debiting, when it will be debited, when it will be credited. If debited, which account is impacting? If credited, which account is impacting? That we have to understand. That where will you understand? You go to the inventory management, setup, posting profile. When you are creating sales order, these many things are impacting. And how will you know which account? Whenever you are using any item, we are giving one item group. Okay. Whenever you are using any item, you are giving one item group. Suppose this is the item. We are giving one item group audio. Okay. Here what happened, there are number of posting profiles are there. You can see sales order, these many accounts are impacting, purchase, these many accounts are impacting, inventory, these many accounts are impacting. So these things you have to know. Don't worry to understand why this is cost for unit delivered, cost per unit sold. You have to know, okay, delivered means, okay, in sales order, this account is impacting. Sold means after delivered, sold means this account is impacting. Invoice means this account is impacting. These things you have to know. And when it will be debited, when it will be credited. These many things only. That's it. Tax, facts, VAT, ignore. This is something different. Okay. Okay, then now coming to the invoice matching, you have something, na?
Yeah.
Invoice matching, very simple one, invoice matching. So there are one is two-way invoice matching, two is three-way. We are generally using these two things only, two-way or three-way. Two-way means what? When you are creating the PO. Okay. Then you are creating the PO in two-way invoice matching. What happened? Whatever the price you have given in PO line. Okay. Same price will be matched with invoice line price. Got it?
Okay.
Means when you are creating PO, suppose you have given A0001 100 rupees. Okay. Sorry, 100 rupees. Unit price and 10 quantities equal to 10,000, 1,000 rupees. When you are doing invoice, you have to, when you click update match means it will match this price. Whether this price you have given the PO, same price is there in invoice or not. Got it? Or two-way. And three-way is simple one. It's a two-way matching, nothing but it will match the same price for the your PO line with invoice line. That's it. And three-way matching, what happened? What he will do? One is PO, means purchase order, another is product receipt, another is invoice. Now what happened in three-way? He will match the price for purchase order with invoice, and he will match the quantity which you have been received in purchase order. Same will be in invoice. Got it?
Yeah.
Two-way you got it now. What is the two-way means? He will match the price with purchase order and invoice. Three-way means purchase order, product receipt, and invoice. Three things will be matched. Then only the status will be displayed passed. If three things are not matched, then it will display failed. And two-way matching is like that. So these things is, you have already created PO and invoice. You now understood how this is happening for two-way, three-way.
So how do we do it in the system?
Same thing only. Suppose you are creating one. Suppose procurement sourcing setup. Okay, so this is, where is that? Nice. Oh, this is in account payable. Account payable setup, account payable parameters. Okay, so invoice. Yeah, invoice validation. You can see. 1 second, I'll show you. What is that? Somewhere is there for two-way matching, three-way matching. Okay. Here someone has changed. You can see here in the account payable setup and parameter, here is the line matching policy, whether two-way or three-way are not required. If not required means the matching is not required. If using two-way means it will two-way matching. Suppose I select yes. Okay. Now what happened? You will create one purchase order, procurement sourcing, purchase, all purchase order. Okay. Item A0001. What happened? 1 second. Remove the line. Add the line. 001. Is 12 rupees. Total is 120. Okay. I have to give the location maybe. Suppose I have to 24 na bulk 01 I give. Okay. So 1 second. You can see in the purchase order, suppose you go to the invoice matching, here also mentioned two-way matching. Okay. Because in the setup section, we have done the two-way matching, right? So in the, hello.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. In the matching policy, you got the two-way matching. Now, as per that purchase order, you should confirm the purchase order first. Okay. Now what we'll do, receive the purchase order, product receipt. So now we have 10 quantities, 120 rupees. Now go to the invoice, generate invoice.
Mm-hmm. So it comes up at the time of invoice matching.
Yes, in invoice matching, you will see that. Yes, yes. Okay, so now what happened? I just delete it, make it 6. Okay. Okay, less than. Okay, invoice. So update match, let what happened is pass. Okay, now I'm putting 10 rupees, 10 quantities. Suppose I'll change the price 11. Okay, I'll price.
It's saying match
30.
status not performed.
No, you can see that. Oh, 1 second. Now you can say that the price has been, now I put 100 means sorry. Actually the price is 20 price. I just made it 30. Now you can see when I click update match, it's showing failed. Okay. So suppose I'm going to the review tab, matching details. Now where it hasn't failed, it's saying invoice purchase price is 12 rupees, but invoice price is 30 rupees. That's why it has been failed.
Okay.
Got it? This is called invoice matching. You can see purchase price is 120, but here is showing 300. That's why it has been failed. This is a two-way purchase order and invoice. Okay. So now I close it. I just do one thing, 12 rupees. Nah? So 12 rupees. I'll put it 12 rupees. Okay. Now I will put it update match. Now review matching details. 12 rupees, 12 rupees. Yeah, it has been passed. 120, 120. It has been passed. Now pass. Got it?
Yeah.
This is a two-way matching, same as a three-way matching. So this is a matching policy. Even we are using sometimes four-way matching. This is not available in the standard. Sometimes we are using four-way matching. Here what happened? One is PO, another is product shipped, another is inspection. That is invoice. So what happened? PO price, product receipt quantity, in inspection quantity and price, invoice quantity. All should be matched. Then only this is inspection, nothing but quality check. When anyone will ask you now, you should inform him that sir, in standard two-way, three-way matching is there, in four-way matching also there. Generally, in practical you are using where purchase order price, product receipt quantity, inspection or quality check price or quantity, then invoice. We have to match all the four. This is called four-way matching.
Okay.
In practically we are using it means some companies. It depends upon the organization.
Okay.
So this is
Three-way
all.
matching also goes the same way.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Three-way matching. We have to match purchase order, product receipt, invoice.
The process will be here only.
Yeah. Process will be here only. These two processes only in standard, but in customization we have to do the four-way matching.
So I just go in the setup and change it to three-way, and
Yes,
then here I have to update.
Yes.
Okay. Click on update match status, and then if it's not matching, then it will show the error.
Yes, it throws error. You should go to the review button, review and matching details.
Okay.
Okay.
There it will say receipt if it's not
Yes.
matching there.
Okay. Yes. Here you can say that product receipt match product receipt also here option is there. Okay. Here because two-way matching this is not required. So at the time of three-way match product receipt is required.
So
But
we click that first.
Yes,
match the product
both
receipt.
you can suppose you click update match status means it will update all the things, whole table level, everything. Nothing required for click match per product receipt. You'll do explore one things because it is simple. It is very simple. So because most of the I think your company and most of the company using only two-way. They are not any manufacturing company. They are using a three-way, or else we are using two-way only. Those are finance companies. They are
So
using.
update match status corrects the error, right?
Yes,
It
correct that.
matches. It
Yes,
matches everything.
yeah. Suppose at the time you don't need any matching policy, all the things. So what you'll do, go to the account receive payable parameter and in invoice validation and just put not required. Now it will not require. The whatever the things are there, it will automatically pass. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the things. You should go through all the things. If required, you pick me. Okay.
Sure.
You'll ping me. I will just ping me, or else you will send the snapshot where you are getting any issue. Okay.
Okay.
After that, we'll discuss.
For
Yeah.
sales agreement, I had another question. Like, at
Yeah.
what point is it done? At what time?
What time means what happened? In purchase agreement, we are doing agreement. Purchase agreement, we are doing agreement with vendors. Suppose, for example, after that I'll tell you the sales agreement. Uh, you will suppose you are owner of one company. You need 10 resources from supplier or vendor XYZ. So what you will do? You will do a contract. ABC company will do a PO agreement XYZ supplier.
Yeah.
This is called PO agreement. Okay. Now you are the company owner of ABC company, and you want to sell product to customer. Okay, you want to sell some product to customer PQ1. So what you will do? Will do ABC company will do a agreement with customer PQR. This is called sales. Always, that's why I'm telling you, whenever you are doing something now, you always think as you are doing. Suppose you are the ABC company, you want resources because you are the ABC company. You have some people's required for your manufacturing company. You want some resources. So where you will contact? You will contact with some suppliers who are going to give these resources. Suppose he is ready to give the resources, then you will do a contract because contract is mandatory. Without signed document, how will you prove that he has agreed or not? So you will do a contract. This is called purchase agreement because you are purchasing the suppliers from XYZ suppliers. Okay. Suppose you are the ABC company. After your work has been done, your product has been ready. You want to sell the product to the customers. Okay. So what happened? Suppose customer is the PQR. So you will speak with the customers and send the sales quotation to the customer RFQ. Okay, sorry, sales quotation to the PQR. Then he has agreed. Okay, I will agree your quotation, ABC company. You will do a contract. Then you will send a contract to the PQR. This is called sales agreement. Got it?
Yeah.
This is the things you always think. I'm telling you now.
Can these two things simultaneously exist, like a sales agreement also and a purchase agreement?
Yeah. Purchase agreement most probably we are using. Sales agreement depends upon the customer where you are going to sell. Suppose he will, because suppose when you are the customer, you are saying to the supplier, oh, we need the contract.
Yeah.
Then that customer also will tell, now we need the contract. Then you will do the
Yeah.
contract.
Yeah.
But the contract is everywhere. Without contract, how will, because we'll do the contract for 2 years, 3 years.
Hmm.
After 1 year, you will be going loss. Your company will be closed. Then who will bear the amount?
Hmm.
So that affidavit is most required for everything. For rental agreement
So,
also required.
so we call this a contract, but what do we call a trade agreement then? That is not a contract.
This is not contract. Trade
Okay.
agreement. What is that? Trade agreement is one kind of journal.
Okay.
Okay, this is one kind of journal. This trade agreement is kind of journal which will a price for item. This is not this is not contract. This is your dependency. You are the company for ABC. You will set the price
Hmm.
for item. Because when you are creating the trade agreement journal, you are giving the price. Who will do the contract? If you want 100 items for 10,000 10 rupees, if no, it's wrong. I will make it 20 rupees. You will make it 20. No, it's wrong. I'll make it 30 rupees. You make it 30 rupees. This is your policy.
Hmm.
This that and not a third vendor or not any third person will enter your policies. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So trade agreement journal, always remember this is nothing but only setting the price for the item. This is not the agreement, a trade agreement mentioned that this is not an agreement. This is that you are setting a price.
Mm-hmm.
Because whenever you are creating any product, nowhere you will give the condition and give the price. Only the trade agreement journal is there where you give the conditions and price.
Right.
That's why we are giving trade agreement journal. In Dynamics is mentioned trade agreement, but it's trade agreement journal.
Is it used or like usually people go by the contract?
Very much used trade agreement journal. Everywhere, every project, all the project, not a single project, 100, 1% project we are using trade agreement journals.
Mm-hmm.
Because no person is sitting putting a price manually for thousands of lines.
Right.
Because when we are purchasing or selling the items, we are putting thousands of lines.
Yeah.
So you will put one by one and you can ask, Array, this item, what is the, you should ask your manager, what is the cost for the price? So he'll ask you how many quantities you are selling. 150. Okay, then you put it 20 rupees. No one will tell
Hmm.
you like that. That will be set. How that will be set? Another third vendor will be there. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Our vendor will be there. Just like, for example, I have used FlintFox. FlintFox price setup. FlintFox is another company, US company. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So they will set the price for A001 12.56 rupees. Okay. That will be linked with Dynamics 365. Okay. FlintFox will be linked with the Dynamics 365. And when you are setting a trade agreement journal, base price will be 12.56. Then you should create the trading with journal. What are the price of 1 to 100? That's many price. He will give everything. He will give the FlintFox price will give everything. 1 to 100 that many price. 2 to 50 that many price. What are the prices there? Okay. You should ignore these things. This is something in what we can say that linking.
Okay. But
But
why is
trading,
that? Won't that make it complex? Like you can do all of this in Dynamics only, right? The
no,
setup and all.
actually what happened? Dynamics is all about integration. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
when we're using Dynamics 2013 R3 R2, these all are not integration.
Okay.
When AX and Navision very old products, these are not
Mm-hmm.
now Dynamics is integration. He is working by linking SAP, Oracle, FlintFox, number of things are there.
Mm-hmm.
There, when you can see the project now, when you see the project, when the project means architect, you are sitting with the architect team, they will show you the whole architect, means they know the whole project. Then you will think that Dynamics is very small part of this project. You can see that very small part. Means that there are thousands of people's in my last project, Coca-Cola Beverages of Africa, there are thousands of tools are interlinked. Thousands of tools. In between that, Dynamics is a small part. But in our team member, there are 25 team members who are working. But that's why I'm telling you now, there is a huge things is going on.
Okay.
Ignore this because it is also important. So you should go through that. You should go through all the things. Wherever you want any required, you should share me the snapshot. I will tell you that. Okay.
Yeah.
Or you should do a call, not an issue for that.
Right. And another important thing I wanted to ask you for some interview questions, because this is like so vast.
Interview question actually I have sent to you, I think.
Those were actually topics that I had sent me.
These no, not topics. I'll tell you that. I have sent
Because I revise something, but then I forget something that I've done 3 days. It's just so vast. So I just want to know what are the main things that are asked so that I prepare that way.
No,
I do
actually,
understand the concept, but it's very difficult to remember, like the fields on the page, it just does not come on top of my mind.
I must tell you, Mr. What you will do. Nothing worries. You have lots of time because when I was started also, I was also thinking the same thing. But we have lots of time. Sit quietly every day 3 hours. Every day 3 hours. You should take your time and don't hurry because I'm telling you for knowing something, don't be hurry. Sit quietly whenever you are free, whenever you are calm, sit quietly. Start one topic. Your starting topic should be the product information management. Okay. Start one topic, whatever I taught you, these things, whatever you'll see in Google or YouTube, these things, slowly do it. Suppose you will not understand anything, whatever the YouTuber is saying, do it first, blindly you do it first. After that, you do without seeing this video. Okay, then you can easily grab it. Don't hurry because suppose you will see so many videos in the YouTube, it will be confusing. So I am telling you, in the whole world, no interviewer will ask you so many difficult questions. They will ask you the fundamental questions. I have already sent the questions to Raina. I'll tell her that she will send you. Okay.
Actually, I got these. I think you sent this is like procure to pay process, purchase
Yeah.
agreement, sales. But then this is very broad, I think. These are like topics.
No,
I
these are
mean,
the topics they will ask you like that only.
okay.
Because generally these questions only I'm asking to the candidates. That's why I just sent to you.
Okay.
This exactly same questions I'm asking for every candidate. What is the procure to pay process? What is the sales to pay process? Trading, what is trading event journal? Tell me all the journals for inventory. What is item model group, inventory models, transfer orders, difference between BOM and formula, manufacturing process manufacturing, dimension group. Then below that, I mentioned some modules. You should go through that. Okay.
Yeah.
These are the basic questions everyone will ask you. Everyone. Look, I'm telling you now, procure to pay process, anywhere in the world you'll go, they will surely ask you procure to pay process.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure they will ask you.
Mm.
So these many questions, or else I will tell you, I'll share because that's why I'm telling you now, don't worry these questions. Ignore these questions. You should learn that module. The questions will easily come to your mind. So don't worry, don't take any pressure. Yeah. You should sit quietly. You should mark it within 2 months or 3 months. I will close this chapter, this module. Easily will crack it. This is not that much of difficult. If you know very deeply, then it will take 10 years. For fundamental, it will take hardly 3 months. You will get it.
Oh, I was thinking next week.
Yeah.
So
Okay. No, I'm telling you,
yeah.
don't be so hurry because why I'm telling you, if you so hurry, what happened? Everything will be overlapped. So when interview will ask you procure to pay process, you are saying this trade agreement. You will be then the interview will surely know that that guy means don't know anything. That's why the whole session what I taught you now, I'm giving the examples. So whenever you are giving, I'm telling you, whenever I'm taking the interview, the candidates which those are giving examples, then I'm very happy. Fundamental and the definition, this biatic process is not required. You know the process, then it's fine.
How can I give an example of weighted average? Like I have to do calculation.
Same calculation will give that.
Okay.
Because actual realistic, this calculation is not happening, what I taught you today. But you
Hmm.
should give this example, yeah, okay. Then anyone will know that, yeah, he knows these things, that's it.
Okay.
Because even you, not finance guy, no one is doing the weighted average like that. This is automatic process.
Hmm.
But you should know these things.
Okay.
So first, go slowly. Wherever required, you should ping me. I will tell you that. Okay.
And what can I say about purchase agreement? Like it is the agreement done at the time of procurement.
Yes. You can tell him
Okay.
that purchase agreement is happening when suppose anyone will ask you what is purchase agreement. You can say that purchase agreement is one kind of contract which we are generally doing with vendors when we are purchasing some items. For example, you should go to the procurement sourcing and purchase agreement. You should give one item. There are four kinds of purchase agreement things are there. One is quantity, value, procurement category, and value commitment. Suppose quantity means the quantity is mandatory. So you should give the quantity, confirm the purchase agreement, click the release order, then automatically one purchase order will be created.
Mm-hmm.
If value means value. Whatever today I taught you, the same thing you will say.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing.
Okay.
That's why I'm telling you now. Don't worry. Sit quietly.
And
Practice.
we create the purchase agreement ahead of the PO. So when we create purchase agreement, a PO is created automatically.
Automatically. When you
How,
automatically means
Mhm.
what? You should click the release order, then one PO will be created.
Yeah. How can we link that to purchase requisition though?
Or with whom?
Because with purchase requisition also PO is created, right?
Yes. Listen, what happened? What happened? Okay. So, okay. So what happened? One procure to pay process is there. Okay. So what happened? I'm telling you. You can see my screen, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So for procure to pay process is there.
yeah.
A process. Okay. In procure to pay process, the first part is purchase requisition. Purchase requisition, what are the things? Requisition, okay, ignore my spelling. Purchase requisition is nothing but suppose some items is not available in your stock. So what you will do, you will purchase from item from other vendors, right? There
Mm-hmm.
you will create one purchase requisition. So that means when you are purchasing some items from some other vendor, your price is impacting. So you will take the approval for your management. I'm going to buy 100 laptops. Give the approval. Once they will give the approval, PO will be created. Because your management is ready to purchase these 100 laptops, then PO will be created. Once PO will be created, the item will be received in your location. This is called product receipt.
Mm-hmm.
Then you should invoice it, then payment it. This is one way for procure to pay process. Okay, purchase requisition, then PO, PR, invoice it, payment it. Another process is there. Suppose you need 100 laptops. You create the purchase requisition. Okay. So what happened? Here, here what happened? You know the vendors from where you are purchasing. You know the vendor is known. Got it?
Yeah.
Vendor is known. Means 100 laptop means you will buy Dell company laptops and you already contact with Dell. You have good relationship with Dell. So you create the purchase requisition, PO, PR, invoice payment. Suppose you don't know the vendor name. So what happened? You will create one RFQ,
RFQ. Mm-hmm.
request for quotations. Okay. There you will create the PO. Once RFQ vendor is ready, you will create the PO. Then PR, then invoice it, then payment. Okay. So that's why this is the two process. That's why when you are saying something to when someone will ask you procure to pay process, you can say that the first step is PR, purchase requisition, Suppose, okay, I will give you the another thing, another line. Okay, now the third line. Okay, third line, what happened when you are creating the RFQ? I'll show you first. Request for quotation or request for quotation. I did RFQ, purchase acquisition, sorry. When you will do the purchase acquisition. Okay, purchase acquisition. Okay, any purchase acquisition. Okay, any purchase acquisition should open. So imagine you required 100 laptops. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know the company name. Company, you have no interact with this company. Suppose something like that LMN company. You don't know the company. Who is the LMN company? But your company is saying I need LMN laptop only. So what you will do? You will create the PR. Take the approval. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Once approval taken, PR is approved. Means your company is saying, okay, Misa, you can buy 100 laptops, LMN laptops. In purchase acquisition, you can see here one thing is there, request for quotation. Got it?
Yeah.
Then you can click the RFQ. That means you will select the vendors. Once vendor selected, through RFQ, you can create the PO. Then create the purchase receipt, product receipt, then invoice it, then do the matching policy, then payment it. These things I will say to you. Okay, suppose okay, vendor is known here, vendor is unknown. Vendor is not known. Okay, so this is the process for procure to pay process.
Yeah, so this I understand, but in between this, where does the purchase agreement factor in? So when, because
Purchase,
PR
yeah,
is also generate approval of PR is also generating a PO, and
okay.
releasing of agreement is also generating a PO, which means we have two PO numbers.
Okay, got it. So what happens generally? PR and RFQ, we cannot link the PR and RFQ with contract. Generally, when we'll do the contract, just tell me that. We know the vendor, then only we'll do the contract, na? Or if we'll not known, then also we'll do the contract. But in Dynamics, what happened? There is no option. Okay. I'll tell you that how it is happening. Suppose you will do the purchase agreement. I will show you it's better that I do a purchase agreement. Okay. Purchase agreement. Click new. See very carefully how it is happening. How the linking is happening. See very carefully.
Okay.
I'll create one purchase agreement for 10002 item. Sorry, vendor with the product quantity commitment. Okay. Suppose I'm giving the document title is suppose laptop. Okay. My expired date for this agreement would be 2024 29. Got it? Click it OK. Click headline A0001. 10 quantities I have done the purchase agreement. Price is unit price is 100 rupees. Okay. Save it. Okay. Now confirm the purchase agreement. Now my purchase agreement is confirmed, effective, right? Now what happened? I will do the purchase acquisition. Procurement sourcing, purchase acquisition or purchase acquisition. Click new. This is my laptop purchase acquisition for Dell laptop. Okay, click it OK. I will buy Item number is A001. Let's see this item is configured there here or not. Product is no longer. Oh my God. Okay. We have to do the setup also for this policy. Okay, which item is there? Let's see. C0001. Na? Okay. Let it. We will create a new agreement. C001. Per quantity. This is laptop. C001. Okay. Create one agreement for C0001. C001. Which item? C001. Okay. 24. It is. When you press 10. Okay. Now save it. Confirm it. Vendor is 1002. Okay. Now click new.
Category.
Click, yeah. Then tell laptop one. Pick one.
Did you release that agreement?
No, I have not released. I have not released the order. Okay.
Okay.
So what happened? Click add line in the purchase requisition. I have given the item number C001. Why this is not required? Procurement category. Something is not configured in the policy level.
There also the category error was coming.
Yeah,
the other page.
category is okay, fine. Why this hierarchy not okay? Okay. So what I'll tell you that also because there is so many things are there. So what happened when you have done the agreement now? You have done the agreement. Okay. So once you will use the same item with the same vendor, when you do the requisition, so what happened? You will see the agreement here. You will see the purchase agreement ID here automatically.
Okay.
I will configure. After that, I will ping you that there is only configuration is required. So what happened when you are do the requisition for the same item with same vendor? Here vendor is there. Okay. So what happened? The agreement will be automatically attached in this requisition. So after that, you will create the PO from requisition or agreement. Doesn't matter. It will be happen the PO. So now what happened? The agreement is linked with the purchase requisition, and from purchase requisition, we will create the order PO.
Okay. So first we'll create the agreement and then the purchase acquisition, and then that will create the PO. Okay.
Right.
But we won't release the purchase agreement, right?
If you want to release here, you can do that. Doesn't matter.
But then PO number will be created, right?
No, actually PR is nothing but what happened when we are creating the PO now. PR only the linking. The contract is linked. Okay, suppose you will release here also. The contract is linked with the PO. But this is the process. But generally, I'm telling you, we are not linking the PR with the purchase agreement with the PR. We're directly releasing here itself. We're directly releasing the PO from purchase agreement itself.
Okay.
Okay. So this if you need because you can say that purchase agreement also linked with the PR also. In my current project, we are linking the purchase agreement with PR also. Because linking means what? It will come automatically. It will so that this agreement is linked. And when you click purchase order, the agreement will be linked there also. I will configure this one. After that, I will tell you that because there is no item is showing actually. Only few items is showing. Protein no longer available. They are showing like that. We have to create some policy. Okay, so this is the way. You can go through that one by one. You should go through that. After that, you can easily understand.
No, because like when you release the purchase agreement, then you get a PO number, right?
Right,
Purchase
right, right,
order number.
right.
So that's I was thinking that purchase requisition, when you approve it, then also PO number is created.
Yes,
Purchase
yes.
agreement also creates a PO number. So there are two different PO numbers.
Uh, you will because generally, suppose what happened. Suppose in PR, purchase agreement you have created. Okay, purchase agreement created. You link the PR. Okay. Now the process is through PR will create the PO. Okay.
Hmm.
Then product receipt, invoice it, payment it. Okay. This is the process. So another process is there. We'll create the purchase agreement. Through purchase agreement, we directly create the PO and product receipt and invoice it.
Okay. We don't do the requisition.
Need the requisition. Requisition is just a thing. The requisition is not every time is required.
Yeah.
Where the high means high value products, we need the requisition. Requisition not every time is required because we need those items we are purchasing every day. That is not required for requisition.
Hmm.
Those items is high value cost where management approval is required. There we need the requisition.
Hmm.
They're also not required because in purchase approval, because I'm telling you, because purchase agreement also we are using workflow, purchase order also we are working or we are doing workflow.
Hmm.
Suppose we are purchasing something around 1 lakh rupees. There also our management giving the work giving the approval.
Mhm.
So you will do one by one, then you can easily understand because theoretical you can't understand how it is happening because procure to pay process. I'm telling you there are 10 types of processes there. I'm telling you only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 processes. There are another page there where we are involving the inspection also.
Hmm.
Well, for quality check. So there are 10 types of procure to pay processes there. But the simplest way for saying the procure to pay process is this one. Purchase, purchase acquisition, RFQ, PO, PR, invoicing, matching, payment. That's it.
Okay.
Because someone will ask you, you should tell him that these things only.
Mm-hmm.
If someone will ask you, then what about the purchase agreement? You can do that purchase agreement attach the purchase order. Not an issue for that.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you can ping me or whenever required, ping me that I'll tell you that.
Sure.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.